Hey guys, we're here to tell you about some ways to avoid financial losses that the insurance company won't tell you about. And then, of course, that will help in avoiding financial ruin. I'm Dr. Tawana with Spinal Wellness and Rehab, a chiropractic physician. This is Attorney Todd.
I'm Attorney Todd, a personal injury attorney here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And I'm going to tell you a little about some losses that the insurance company is not likely to tell you about, and things that you might need to do to make sure you get compensated or money for these losses that have been caused by an automobile collision that was not your fault. Okay. So first one I'm going to talk about is lost wages. Okay. And lost wages comes about when someone like Dr. Tawana takes you out of work as a result of your automobile collision. You're hurt, you can't do your job. Why would you take them out of work?
Well, obviously, if you're doing something that I feel like will aggravate your injury during the healing phases, or will cause you to re-injure yourself, or will prevent healing, then I'm going to take you out of work, or at the very least, I may suggest that they restrict your work duties on your job. But of course, we're gonna have that conversation together, and I'm gonna individualize that care for you. But you are entitled to have the insurance company reimburse you for that time off work, is my understanding. Is that right, attorney?
That is absolutely right, Dr. Tawana. You are entitled to be reimbursed for the time that you lose or the wages that you lose from someone else's negligence. If they cause the accident, you get that money back. Now, some people get confused because they have PTO time and they use that PTO time and then they get paid, so they think they don't have lost wages. That is not correct. You use PTO time, you get reimbursed that PTO time or the value of that PTO time. So that is part of your claim.
That makes sense.
Another thing that is it's necessary and it has to be done if you want to get compensated for your wages is have an accurate accounting of the amount of time that you lost. Okay. It's not always straight. Some people work for themselves. Some people have to hire somebody, a replacement worker, to come in and do their job. But all of that information has to be kept organized, it has to be identifiable, and we have to have some way of accounting for that work. Contractors sometimes lose a job. Well, I couldn't go to the job because I work on someone's yard. I clean up their yard for them, and I couldn't go that day, so I lost that job. Someone else had to come and do it. You get compensated for that. So that is one thing you're not going to hear the insurance talk much about. They'll tell you about the medical. They'll tell you a little bit about your pain and suffering, but they won't tell you about your lost wages. So that's one thing.
And as a chiropractic physician, if I take you out of work or restrict your duties or restrict your schedule, I'm going to have you take a note to your job or send it over on your behalf. But I will keep that on your behalf and provide it to your attorney. And you would need to, of course, let your attorney know about that when he's working on your case. Are there any other losses that they need to be aware of?
Another big loss that insurance companies are unlikely to tell you about is loss of use. Your car has been damaged in a way that you cannot drive it safely. And I mean, it has to be driven safely. A backlight is knocked out, but the car still rolls and can still drive. But technically, you can't drive a car on the roads of North Carolina without that taillight. So your car is undrivable as a result of the accident. And if that is so, you are entitled to lost use. That means payment for the time you went with your vehicle in that condition. Now, if the insurance company gives you a rental car, well, they're paying for your rental car, so that doesn't count. But if it takes 5 days to get you that rental car, you're entitled for 5 days of lost use. That's some money, and then the rental car until your car is repaired or deemed a total loss. So that's a way to avoid financial ruin, is by understanding you're entitled to lost wages and you're entitled to lost use. And the insurance companies probably won't talk to you about that.
I wouldn't imagine so. In fact, this is kind of my first time hearing about it, and to be honest with you, so I appreciate you explaining that and letting people know. Because guys, what we want to do at the end of the day is just help you to avoid financial ruin after a car accident. We want you to share that information with your friends, your family. And if you still have questions, just drop it in the comment, send us an email or something. Feel free to call one of us, particularly Attorney Todd. And how can they reach you, Todd?
Well, you can reach me by McIverLawFirm.com, or you could give my office a call at 336-727-9886. If I can help you, I would be more than happy to help you. If I can't help you, definitely try to find someone who can.
And I'm at Spinal Wellness and Rehab, 336-917-0050. Thank you for spending some time with us. Like our video, check us out.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And subscribe.
Do not forget to subscribe. We'll be back. We're going to have some more helpful tips for you to avoid financial ruin after an accident. Check us out. Look for us on YouTube.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye.